All right, so I saw this one thing in the TWAB that I absolutely hate, so I just want to make a video about it and like my just overall issues with the whole like Edge of Fate systems changing stuff. So let's just get into it then. Okay. Also, a funny thing, they misspelled department right here. You'd think like a multi-million dollar company like Bungie would catch things like this, but no, I guess quality control is just that bad. All right, so Armor 3.0 is I I don't really like it. All right. So saying yep. Held strong as a little change around it. So if it held strong though, why would you change it though? Okay. So I just want to say that set bonuses, these both suck. I do not like them at all. Final missiles, rocket launchers, or grenade launchers. Nope. I don't really see a use for that at all. Or this tech sec. So overshields, combatant shields, and constructs. And this disoriented kinetic shockwave, unless it does something like gives us something like the blinding grenades perk, it'll be probably completely useless. Armor archetypes. I'm I don't like this. Because if I want to spike in two things, like say weapons and class, well not weapons class are here, but weapons and health, say. Not here. Not here. Why couldn't they just introduce something like a focusing option for in Rahu like you do have for the exotic class items? That would make it so much better. So much. I would like that way more personally. Just saying. And they're not even guaranteed as well. Like I just you can't even guarantee like getting a specific one. No, you have to use Galaxy to increase your chances of getting one, which I know looter shooter. Oh, you have to play the just simply say playing their own game. But still, like with like this whole with the with our current system, like there was with the armor stat mods, they are guaranteed to drop with a spike in that stat. But this only guarantees a chance, like a higher chance of it dropping, which is, in my opinion, a complete downgrade. Which is it's a lot of stuff that I all armor will have the maximum armor energy available regardless of backfield level. I like that change as it doesn't as you it won't restrict build crafting. I like that, but no longer increases all stats. That is quite possibly the stupidest decision they have ever made. Why would I want to not increase the stats of the non-spike stats? If I want armor with the spike stats, I want to have those stats increase when I masterwork it. They just, like, the one good thing about masterworking is basically gone. Because, see, lowest three stats on that piece of armor with +1 by each level. Why would I want to, again, I don't want to increase them. If I spike other stats, why would I want to increase, say, class when I want weapons in grenade focused? Why? Why would I want that? To just like this, oh, this is also again extremely stupid. I because again, when you see the exact, you'll see why I absolutely hate this. Because again, and also I don't really care about the extra mod because 99% of the time I don't even use up all 10 slots range. So unless they give us more mod slots, I just don't see. I don't. I don't see that giving me a benefit. And a random tune stat, I unless that means like it's a third one that spiked, I don't want that overriding like the current like the your desired stat spikes. I do like that they are going to make it to like a guaranteed high stats though, with like around tier 5, but I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's literally just tuning, onslaught, blah blah blah. Don't really care about that right now. That's not what I'm complaining about. This exotic. Oh yeah, also a new gear. Horrendous, horrendous, just absolutely horrendous. This is generally like, probably one of the again probably one of the worst decisions that they could make because like you didn't change your gear in 6 months. Less damage and less damage resistance. Boo hoo, cry about it. Like, why would I want? This is just sunsetting, but in a different, but just it's sunsetting, but like disguised differently. This is going to make all our previous just obsolete, just completely obsolete. And yeah, oh, control upgrade range, like that, it will matter. That's what doesn't matter because it'll still be enabling Grandmaster Nightfalls raids and Master raids in dungeons and all every endgame activity aside from contest mode. It'll be enabled in. It's like it because now it won't even matter what your skill is because you don't have new gear less damage. Bleh. Fucking hate Bungie. And then this is where is it? Yeah, this is like my main issue. This thing. Wait, where is it? Oh yeah, there it is. While these drops will not have a specific gear tier, their stats will roll as if they were tier 2. Once masterwork, this should be comparable to all but the very best Armor 2.0 rolls. What? They are nerfing exotic armor for just being different. Like exotic armor is supposed to be strong. It's supposed to be like the best gear you can have. That's why you can only wear one of them. And now they're just nerfing them because total stats masterwork 73 to 78. Why not make them tier 5 with a maximum of 90? Like, why? Why not? Why not make me like, oh, you got an exotic armor here? It's unique. It's good. Here's a free tier 5. But no, tier 2 for the spreadsheet balancing. Like this. God, why? Just why, Bungie? Why? Gear swapping, 10-second cooldown, nobody cares. Melee stacking, what I've seen from melee stacking, it looks all right. I mean, I don't know really how that'll change time because I'm not really like one of those spreadsheet guys, so I don't really know how it'll change stuff. I'm not really that smart. And featured exotics. It'll give the same benefit as new gear. So it'll just be like, oh, you're not using this exotic armor or weapon? Nerf stats, nerf, no, we spreadsheet balance. Again, extremely stupid. And then prismatic changes. I only really care about tanks, so I'm just gonna be honest. These all look fine. Ignition Oil has 20% bonus damage though, so I'm not sure how that'll change consecration, but I I hope to God that they don't kill like the one endgame viable prismatic Titan build. I hope to God they do not kill it. And, blah blah blah. I hope to God aren't getting with him. Features 50% for the no, don't really care. All right, so like then there's also this. I don't like it because they think because it's extreme because this you pay to get tiers and you just it's pay to win in a way like pay to get ahead for a while because increase the possibility of desirable armor and weapon drops from portal activities. That's just that's just paying to get gear more often, so you get better gear more often. Again, very 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 stupid change. I mean, plus This is like it's two transmat effects. This doesn't really. This looks all right. I mean, I don't use up ascendant shards and insane. I don't use up upgrade materials that enough for me to, like need this stuff. Only thing I really care about is the cosmetic stuff, and I don't know, two shaders, all right, cool. I don't really care. Additional 10 ranks. I like that they're only able to be acquired through gameplay. I hope to make that for the rest of the season pass, or just get rid of the season pass entirely. I hate season passes. I Bungie Day, nobody cares. Yeah, so again, also another thing I hate is the gear tiering system. Makes basically all your gear that you've acquired pre Edge of Fate completely basically obsolete because like any moderately serious Destiny 2 player is gonna ditch their current gear for the new gear immediately. Like you won't really have a reason to use your older gear because everything newer is just straight up completely better. I it's again sunsetting in a completely different form. And I know, oh, it's not restricting you from doing it, from using it, blah blah blah. Again, it's not that it's restricting you, it's that it's basically just it's basically punishing you for using older gear. Like again, sunsetting, oh, you can't level it up, so you can't use it outside of anything but like patrolling strikes. This, you're gonna have like you're gonna have blatantly less damage and less damage resistance if you use older gear. Again, and like I mean, Origin Traits is kind of good, but I feel like Origin Traits was much better than this because the Origin Traits they provide buffs like small enough that they didn't really impact the gameplay that much. Yes, I understand things like Soul Drinker and Bystander are good, but they aren't. I'm not gonna choose up just because they have that origin trait. I don't care about the origin traits that much. Again, I just I hate all this change. I hate all these changes, like pretty much all of them. I hate this. I genuinely feel like oh yeah. Also, they are reducing the season pass to 1,000 silver. Yay. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah. Also, one thing. By the way, skip this if you do not want to hear about any release or anything. So just 3, 2, 1. Okay. Like time. Apparently there's no new strike coming in Edge of Fate. No new strike. There's been one strike at least for each DLC. Curse of Osiris got 2 strikes. That was like a 3 month expansion. That was like probably the worst expansion in the game. Still has more strikes than Edge of Fate, which is like I'm pretty sure like it's like what double the price of like what Curse of Osiris was. Anyways, that's my rambling. See ya. So I forgot to mention one thing, and it's that DMG said on Twitter that they wanted to add more, like I guess, surprise or whatever, to like the enhanced perks because it was like an image of enhancing incandescent saying does a surprise thing or whatever, and they have said that transparency on like perks and stuff are what they want to increase to like solid percentages. This is quite possibly one of the worst decisions that I could have made when they're going for transparency by actually hiding stuff because like currently, I'm pretty sure all enhanced incandescent does is increase the amount of scorch stacks it applies, like the actual like incandescent explosion applies, and you're not gonna be able to like really figure that out through gameplay alone. Like the average person isn't gonna be able to figure that out. So we're just gonna look it up, and and like nothing's gonna change. So again need to change that. I just with all these changes, I really feel like Edge of Fate might go down as like a very very bad DLC in just Destiny history. I very much feel like it's going to flop. I guess that was it.